new 48 Fastcast.
Hi friends, welcome in. A beautiful start to the morning. Look at that here behind us. However, the Shoals not so lucky today.
Yeah, a little bit of lightning in that area, Eric.
Yeah, and some heavy rain too. And a lot of you probably picked up 1 to 3 inches of rain. If you're not in northwest Alabama, you probably have no idea what I'm referring to. But a lot of thunder and lightning, heavy rainfall could lead to some possible isolated roadway flooding. Just watch out for ponding and puddles. I tried to catch a lightning strike on our camera here in northwest Alabama. Fly HSV Delta Cam. We caught some strikes earlier during the morning newscast. Unfortunately, that's not going to cooperate, but take my word for it. We do have thunder and lightning this morning. If you are in the Quad Cities, Florence, Sheffield, Tuscumbia, Muscle Shoals, the heaviest rain is actually to your west. You saw some rain earlier, but the heaviest rain is more or less along the state line between Lauderdale, Colbert, and Franklin County in northeast Mississippi. Out there in Cherokee, you've seen persistent rainfall. You're probably in that 2 to 3 inch range as far as your morning rainfall totals. Colbert County and out toward Red Bay looks like we'll get a little bit of a break. Now there's more rain to the north, so it's probably going to still continue to rain through about 8:30, 9:30 this morning in parts of northwest Alabama. Everyone else staying dry, very isolated shower and storm chance later on this afternoon.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
Several wrecks to tell you about in our coverage area this morning. We begin in Huntsville. This is in northwest Huntsville. You can see that there is a crash there, a lane blocked due to a crash on Alabama 53 both ways in Research Park Boulevard, already impacting some traffic, so be aware of that. Over in Decatur, another wreck that we are watching this morning, US 72 and Wilson Street both ways impacting traffic there as well. Seems to be impacting traffic on the bridge as well. And then over to the other side of our coverage area in Scottsboro. This is near Hollywood. A lane blocked due to a crash on US 72 eastbound at Bud Kramer Drive. Be aware of all of those. Here's a look at your drive times. Decatur to Huntsville will take you 20 minutes. Athens to Huntsville, 28. Jonathan?
All right, thanks, Claudia. Well, a man has been taken to the hospital after being shot in Huntsville. This happened on Lodge Drive, right near the Madison Lake and Jordan Lane intersection. Now, this was just before 3 a.m. Huntsville police tells the person who was shot is expected to survive. We're also told that police do have a suspect in mind. However, no word on if that suspect has been arrested.
Well, it was a deadly weekend on the roads across the Tennessee Valley. Several people were killed in car and motorcycle accidents. Since Saturday morning, there have been at least 6 people killed in separate accidents across the area. 3 of those accidents were in Limestone County and 1 each were in Huntsville and Marshall County. The 6th accident happened near Sardis City in Etowah County. 2 of the Limestone County crashes happened within a couple hours of each other early Saturday morning. Limestone County Coroner Mike West tells us a man was killed on New Cut Road. State troopers have not identified who that man was. The second crash resulted in the death of Jeremy Patrick. This happened on Shaw Road, several miles north of Athens. The 3rd Limestone County crash of the weekend occurred on US 72 West near Lucas Ferry Road Sunday morning. Athens police tell us a motorcyclist collided with an SUV. The driver of that motorcycle, 29-year-old Jonathan Useri, was thrown from the motorcycle and killed. Over in Marshall County, 75-year-old Deborah Sanders was killed on Saturday following a single vehicle crash on State Route 227 near Gunnersville. A 15-year-old in Sardis City died after the ATV they were on collided with a Toyota Tacoma. The Tacoma was being driven by a 16-year-old. The 15-year-old, however, was thrown from the ATV and died at the scene. Lastly, a motorcyclist in Huntsville died yesterday after getting into an accident near Governor's Drive and Montesano Boulevard. That motorcyclist has been identified as James Ferguson.
2 people were taken to the hospital yesterday following a wreck on I-565 near the Wall Triana exit. This happened yesterday morning. Both people are expected to survive. A Huntsville man is set to stand trial in Morgan County on murder charges later this morning. According to witnesses, he confessed to the crime before saying he shot a man in an act of revenge. Jury selection for Charles Spears' murder trial is scheduled to start today in Decatur. Spears is accused of killing 61-year-old Ronald Morgan 2 years ago. One witness told investigators Spears admitted to the shooting, and court documents reveal that Spears claims Morgan sexually assaulted his mother when he was a child.
Well, still to come, Calhoun Community College is about to open a new facility. We'll tell you more right after this break. Stay with us.
Welcome back. Calhoun Community College is now ready to open a brand new advanced tech center. This announcement comes after years of planning and months of construction. The new building will be at the Decatur campus. The facility is designed to power the future of North Alabama's aerospace and advanced manufacturing industries. Calhoun leaders say this will allow students to get high-tech certifications, and this in turn will set them up to earn good jobs in high-demand sectors. The tech center will open later this morning.
Now to Florence, where University of North Alabama leaders have approved their budget for the upcoming fiscal year starting October 1st. Though there will not be any tuition increases, there's still a huge gap in overall funding. Our media partners at the Times Daily discovered there's currently a $3.8 million deficit. While the university is planning to spend more than $198 million, they're only bringing in about $194 million. School leaders are hoping that state lawmakers will help make up the difference when they meet early next year. In the previous years, their deficit has been much larger. Eric?
Now, your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
All right, 7:08, still tracking some pockets of heavier rainfall across parts of northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi, and even off to our north into parts of Wayne County there in Middle Tennessee. So this rainfall threat will continue. These are not severe storms by any means. They are producing some cloud to ground lightning, but ponding and puddles to be expected on the roads along with poor visibility. Here's just kind of a look at your week ahead. Upper 80s to low 90s. We've got some isolated shower potential this afternoon, but most of the rain falling right now. Same thing goes for Tuesday. Dry for the end of the week, back in the low 90s. A front comes in Friday evening into Saturday. That will knock down our weekend temps, and the weekend will also bring chances for some isolated showers and storms. Today, high temps in the upper 80s, heat index probably in the low 90s. Temperatures here this morning in the upper 60s to low 70s, kind of a warm, muggy start. If you're not seeing rainfall right now, your chances of seeing rain through the day pretty minimal. Same thing goes for tomorrow, but at least we've got some cooler temperatures as we officially head into the fall season. That autumnal equinox Monday afternoon of next week.
All right, looking forward to that for sure.
You know who's excited? Me.
Right here.
Pretty excited. All right, friends, thanks for joining us. Have a great one.